toss it, even more impressive that they got it done. And on the opening drive of the game.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Yeah.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20.
Do the college thing.
As he's dropped at the 17.
He didn't want to do the college thing.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Walk back on somewhere.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Here's Pollard again. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it without it.
Damn it.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Prescott.
Oh, yeah, that's decent.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Here's Prescott. That's caught again by Schultz. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Prescott. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
Let's go.
The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time.
Now that's a heck of a moment for your first sack of the game, because if this long drive ends without a touchdown because of that sack, we're going to look back and say that might be one of the biggest plays of this contest.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is knocked away and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. DeAndre Carter back deep. It's away, and it's a high kick here, but not high enough to hit the scoreboard here in Dallas. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have
damn, you should come on, man.
they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
And he'll be losing yardage back at the 40. Tip your cap to DeMarcus Lawrence. Nice play defensively.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
On 2nd and 12, Herbert. And his throw is incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And that's complete to Trey McKinney, the tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 43. A give, Eckler running to the right. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Herbert now. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone run scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Yeah, he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. Herbert off of play action.
Oh, boy. Oh, he dropped it.
To the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to
God,
the pass.
dog.
In a double coverage, and it's
So, like, the offense come across here.
Damn. The Cowboys are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Good move,
So
bro.
this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
And he'll be tackled right
Feel like something's crawling on my neck.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely.
No, I said, feel like something's crawling on my neck.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. A big
A couple more minutes on that piece.
At the 45 already.
All right. Shit.
To throw is Prescott.
Oh. God.
There's no ground.
That was almost so fun.
But not before getting this inside the 30. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. Two nice plays in the pass
What are you
game.
even saying?
They continue to feed off that. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And
Oh,
he
shit.
maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
Hell no.
The last run got 3.
What, at work or
Now
something?
2nd and 7.
Uh-oh.
Gonna run again here with Pollard. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Almost.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Prescott.
Shit. Ooh, I'm glad John glad I didn't get that.
Like what I see so far out of this
Because he
defense,
should
because
have
they've been
been.
showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Fourth down, Prescott.
Damn.
He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. From the red zone now, Prescott. That's Gallup on the slant. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. They'll throw again. Prescott. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Charger drive about to get going. They started on the ground with that.
Shit, man.
And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football and making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down bringing in an extra defensive back. Here's Herbert.
Oh, shit.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's J.K. Scott now as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Take it at the 37. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Pressure comes and down he goes. Joey Bosa. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott. Oh, the pressure too great,
Let's go.
and he goes down once more. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys. After the sack, it's 3rd and long. Here's Prescott. This is caught. It's Brown. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Yeah. What?
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
Where do you get that?
Sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback.
With a certain brand.
They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime means they had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
He finds his man complete. It's Schultz. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end
We're going to go
space in the
vacation.
middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of
We're going to
vision.
vacate too.
QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Huh? I said, where y'all vacating to?
1st and 10, okay. Prescott. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
To try again after the sack. Prescott, he'll fire deep downfield.
Oh.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
I tried to jump. We couldn't jump with it.
Taken down at about the 22-yard line.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Yeah, I hate that shit.
Prescott to throw it.
Damn, good one. I was looking for the other guy. They crossing.
Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys are within an extra point of tying up this ball.
I don't understand why they can't just put it in their ear. Like, I told them, just turn the game volume down in your ear. Shit.
To tie this up.
And it gives them a chance to exhale just a little bit, right? Because most of the time, if your first points come in the second half, you're often hopelessly having
Yeah, already we having problems, and then on top of that, we gotta hear the down loud ass TV.
Brett Maher on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
I'm trying to think what I did.
From his end zone, here comes Carter. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one.
Oh, never mind. Only got the 5 version on this Madden. Let's see.
The Charger drive about to get going. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is
I ain't gonna do that.
and that's a hard answer because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game. Because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Second and 8 coming up. Back to throw here, Herbert. He's got it. It's Spiller. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Oh, shit.
Play action. It's Herbert.
Oh, fudge.
And he can't find
Hell, I didn't know it was in the other one.
And he goes down. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss.
I'm trying to get used to the chart. I just can't. I don't know.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 42. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Eckler now between the tackles.
God damn, I could get stuck behind him.
He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. On 2nd and 9, Herbert. He'll get that one to Carter complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yep, we get good to you when it's gone.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. It's Eckler again. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. They'll try to pick up.
Damn, I did it again. How you?
Lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard.
How you down? Damn, what play was that? RPO. I didn't know how to switch it to make it pass.
Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
I'm trying to figure out how to do it. Yeah, I didn't know how to switch it to pass. That's stupid.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their time.
It is, but it ain't. I mean, I thought about it anyway, but
we'll be back after this.
Just because the play look good don't mean I'm going to make it.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And his kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
Now, but dude, yeah. Because I'm saying he didn't play for him last year.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's
what position does he play?
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Throwing, Prescott. Now they go screen. It's complete. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
47.
Now Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Charles, we've seen him target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. Well, they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
I just don't remember it anymore, but I could be wrong.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Yeah, I did. He must be right above you. Your ass just chose to throw that bitch, bro.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A good start there on this 4th quarter drive. They need more of what we just saw.
That be pissing me off.
They're still tied, all right? It's not like they're totally out of it, but they have to score quickly, and they're going to need some big-time plays, chunk plays, explosive plays. They need yardage on each snap.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. He goes right back the way of Hilton. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Looking deep for Hilton.
He dropped it.
2 minutes to go in this football game. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Prescott.
Get Cowboy coming.
And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 33. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there.
This shit over shaking or something.
Don't break, but are they bending
Scrambling.
too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press.
Yeah.
Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Yeah. You got them hike it, I declined it. That's all. Nah, bro.
Now Dak.
Oh, God.
On the left side, Gallup's got it. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. He got 29 yards that time.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And the Chargers are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here.
It'll
Maybe
be
take
there
some
number
chances
9.
they didn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
A little bit of daylight on that 1st down run sets them up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing.
And
they're able to bring him down at the 20.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw there complete to Allen. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake in the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Tripping.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get it back here just past the 35. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the fourth.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up first and 10
name of it,
at their 36-yard line.
Are you gonna get the leg game? So you can do it. Okay. You know, that's something I'll never do.
We're gonna get a delay.
That's something I ain't never done. Add as a favorite. Add no plays as a favorite.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
I'm gonna get your shit in. Ain't much more we can do. Yeah.
One last shot now for Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup.
Good game, cuz.
And he has a big game.
You done for the night, or what you doing?
Being dropped. Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, and plays just didn't go their way, especially late.
I needed something. He whooped my ass in basketball.
It certainly felt like that takeaway. Once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
Let's see. 118-yard, 1 touchdown. Man, Prescott had 294.
Hey, DJ Mosky, let's get it. We the champions here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers. Bringing home victory straight out the huddle. I met the plug, introduced to my brothers. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over. Call the promoters. I just put up in this thing with my soldiers. I blew it and I'm still. Last minute, I'ma need me some. Call up
What's up, this stream?